Abdullah ibn Mubarak, rahimahullah ta'ala, he said that I came to Sufyan al-Thawri, rahimahullah ta'ala, on the day of Arafah, and I saw him on his knees crying his eyes out. And so you would think that as you see this man on his knees crying his eyes out, there's a fear that maybe he didn't do enough. قال فبكيت. So he said, I started to cry. So Sufyan turned towards me, and he said, ما شأنك? What is it with you? Why are you crying? So I said to him, who is the person amongst us who is in the worst state right now? And he responded, the one who thinks that Allah will not forgive him. Dear brothers and sisters, as we come to this final stretch, you have to remember your Lord would not have given you Ramadan if He wasn't inviting you to something. There are people in the last minute of Ramadan that will reflect on their Ramadan and say, Ya Allah, I could have done more. I'm sorry. Astaghfirullah. Please accept it from me with all of its holes, with all of its deficiencies. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, Ya Abdi, I've forgiven you not just for your Ramadan, but غُفِرَ لَهُ مَا تَقَدَّمَ مِنْ ذَنْبِهِ وَمَا تَأَخَّرَ, all of your previous sins, because that is the guarantee of Ramadan. The next thing that I would say, dear brothers and sisters, in this regard is that force yourself to shed some tears in that last hour of Ramadan and in these last 2 nights of Ramadan. Force yourself to shed some tears. Have some tears to wipe. Then I have a challenge for each and every single person that is here. I want you to think of 2 statements that you can take with you, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, as you leave this Ramadan. One, I quit statement. I quit, fill in the blank. Either a sin that you repeat on a daily basis. I've been messing up. You know, this last year I've been noticing that I've been leaning in this direction in a negative way. My tongue has been a little bit loose against my brothers and sisters. My heart has been a little bit more absent. That haram that comes into my money, that haram that comes into my practice, I quit. One, I quit statement, and write it down. And I start. What's the one ibadah you're keeping with you that will be added from this Ramadan? I start from here on out this ibadah. Small ibadah that you know that you won't give up. Small ibadah that you know your schedule can accommodate, but I start and I won't let this go.